I'm gonna share with you my secret tactic I use to make smooth, super pleasant conversations with people and form long-lasting, high-value relations, whether it's business, romantic, professional, anything with regards to people. It has worked every single time, and I'm gonna show you how you can exactly, step by step, do it yourself. So I was in the gym the other day with my friend when a guy who we both knew came in. The only exchange that we had up to that point was saying hi to each other, nothing more than that. As he was walking towards us, I said to my friend, "Hey, watch this." We started talking for like 10-15 minutes, and when we finished, he left with a big fat smile on his face. And from that point on, whenever he sees me, he would try to talk to me and bring up the thing I said to him. Again, with a big smile. So my friend asked me, "What did you say to him?" Because I told him to watch this. I made him anticipate because I knew this would work. And I told him, "The only thing I did was complimenting his hair." He said, "That's it?" "Yeah, that's it." He had long hair and he had trimmed it, and I genuinely thought he looked better. So I said it to him. And believe me, any time that I've done this, it has had a tremendous effect on my relations. That's why I'm sharing it with you right now. But why is this simple thing so effective and important? William James, the father of American psychology, said that the deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated and acknowledged. This is the thing that everyone wants. The most important person in anybody's life is themselves. We don't care about what other people have done. We don't care about anything besides the things that we have done. And we want everyone to acknowledge and talk about those things. That's why when you're talking to someone about the thing that is related to you, they would immediately try to talk about themselves or relate it to the thing that has happened to them. And it's not their fault. We humans are wired like that. That's why parents like to show you the pictures of their baby. That's why people post on social media. That's why trophies exist, for God's sake. The need for recognition. And because getting this acknowledgement is so rare and counterintuitive to human nature, especially for men, it leaves you a great untapped opportunity. But you have to be careful on how to do it effectively and not get caught up in the whirlpool of insincere flattery. So how to do it step by step. First, listen to them carefully without interrupting, of course, to get the information needed. You cannot move forward if you don't know anything about the other person. In my case, it was visible, the hair, but often it's not appearance. The second step is being specific. There's a saying in business that goes, "Riches are in the niches," or niches depending on where you're from. So try to be specific in your approbations, don't be generic. Nobody wants unthoughtful comments that you may tell anybody. Now you might say, "Well, you weren't specific, you complimented his hair." Yeah, I did. But I didn't just say your hair looks beautiful. I had seen him before, I mentioned how it has affected his face and how it differs from the previous look. I had previous context, and I made it specific to let him know that I'm not just trying to make a small talk or I say it to anybody. I know it's weird that I'm describing every little thing here and there, but that's what we actually do to learn, not just watch another YouTube video and not change anything in our behaviors. The third step is noticing the unnoticed. This is the real deal. If you walk up to a rich guy with like 20 cars and compliment one of his cars like, "Yeah, it's awesome, it got this much horsepower, it's a twin turbo V12. I'm not saying he won't like it, but he has probably heard that a lot. He is used to it. Like telling the hot girl she's beautiful. They know it. It won't be as effective. So we can do this in two ways. First, noticing the thing that other people tend to go past by unnoticed. Second is talking about things that they really like, but no one wants to talk about it with them, or they can't because they don't know anything about it. Those are where you differentiate yourself from others. Let me give you an example for both. Girls, when they get their nails done, like if you notice it before she tells you about it, you've won the game. Like you know it too, I don't have to tell you about it. Or let me tell you about this being done to me. I usually have a stubble, but someday I decided to clean shave. Nothing important, right? But my friend noticed it and told me it looks better on you. That made me so joyful, even though I know these tactics, right? But I didn't care. It made me feel good, and all it took was a compliment. And the example for the other one, this again was done to me. You know, I like languages. I can understand 4 languages, English, Farsi, German, Spanish, fluently I speak the first 2, and I genuinely like talking about them and finding the little similarities between them. But people usually don't care. I know it, so I usually don't bring it up. But one of my friends, when we were talking, acknowledged that fact and showed a lot of enthusiasm towards it. And then we talk about it for like hours. Seeing someone else acknowledging the thing that I value a lot and is a big part of my life made me feel good. Made me want to spend time with that person. This is so fucking important, and most of the time people have those things. It can be a sport, it can be a hobby, it can be cars, it can be politics, it can be their job, it can be anything that is a bit uncommon. I swear to you, nobody's breaking these things down like we're doing it right now. We are turning it into a learnable skill, not just an inherited character trait. The fourth step is a scarcity. What's everywhere is not valuable, it's commonplace. Supply and demand. When supply goes up, demand goes down. Value goes down. I learned something when I was with my friends that just blew my freaking mind. We were joking, laughing, and I was participating in that. And whenever I wanted to tell a joke, I would look at the person who were laughing the least to my jokes. Let me say that again. I would look at the person who were laughing the least to my jokes. I didn't care about the people who were always laughing to my jokes. I wanted the laughter, aka the approval of the person who laughed the least. He wouldn't always do it. So when he laughed, I knew that my joke was fucking awesome. So time it when there is actually something to compliment, and do it rarely, so like the laughter. When you do it, everyone will value it. This means that you have limited shots on goal to stay authentic and effective. So use them wisely. The fifth and the last step is encouraging them to expand on it and listening without interrupting. This may be a bit hard because you have to swallow the impulse to talk about yourself and let them spew their ego on you without you saying a thing. I know, it's hard. It's hard for me too after all these practices. But remember, you are the smart one. You actually clicked on this video to learn. You are the one who will be benefited from doing this in your relations. So you've got to deal with it, and believe me, it yields you more result than you can imagine. So to recap what we have just learned, listen attentively to get information, be specific, not generic, notice the thing that other people ignore or don't care about them, have a scarcity, don't do it all the time about everything, and finally, encourage them to talk and expand on it. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for future videos, and comment your ideas or your criticism. I will be happy to talk to you. My name is Sench Jokshani. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. For now, goodbye.